Prison Break is the smartest dumb show ever made. And if that sounds confusing, well, just wait until you see what I'm talking about here. First off, let's get the positives out of the way. First being its perfect one-season premise. It's pretty brilliant, actually. A structural engineer plans his escape from prison with the help of his brother, who is a lawyer. They pull off the escape only to find out there was a mole in the group who alerted the authorities. The structural engineer gets recaptured, but not before killing the mole. Then the lawyer sets out to find the mole and clear his brother's name while also trying to get him out of prison. Simple, right? Actually, it's more than simple. It's great. There's enough plot twists to keep you guessing till the very end. And even though the show doesn't exactly keep you guessing because you know where it's going, it still manages to surprise you. By the time the season finale rolls around, you're left satisfied with how everything neatly wraps up. So, why is this show so dumb? Well, because after wrapping up that first season with such brilliance, the creators decided to stretch it out for another 4 seasons. But don't worry, because everything I've just said still applies to the rest of the series, except now the word brilliant has been replaced with ridiculous. So just imagine the brilliance of the first season, but stretched out over 5 seasons instead of just 1. That's what we call the art of torture. Second, Michael becomes a superhero. Now, I don't mean he gains superpowers. What I mean is, he becomes nearly impossible to kill. In the first season, he takes a shotgun blast to the chest and survives. Later on, he gets stabbed through the neck with a pencil, no less, and survives that too. He gets hit by a car and survives that as well. And these are just the instances where he gets hurt on purpose. When he survives things that are meant to kill him, it's played off as a plot device, as a means of advancing the story, which is fine. But when he survives things that are not meant to kill him, like getting hit by a car, that's just ridiculous. I mean, can the guy catch a break? At least Lincoln has the common sense to die a few times in the series. Third, believability goes out the window. The show starts off believable enough. 2 brothers team up to try and escape prison, but then things start to get a little wacky. Like the fact that they managed to escape a maximum security prison with relative ease, or that a guard conveniently leaves his post allowing Michael to get a hold of a lethal weapon, or that Michael knows how to use that weapon despite having never used it before, or how everyone around them just accepts what's happening without questioning it. You know, for a show about escaping prison, there sure are a lot of coincidences. Fourth, everyone dies, then comes back. This happened a lot. Characters would die, and then come back. Sometimes they would die, and then come back in a different form, like when a character would be a prisoner and then later become a guard. In one case, a character died, came back, then died again. Yeah, that happened. And finally, government conspiracies out of nowhere. The show begins with a simple premise: 2 brothers trying to escape prison, but soon the government is involved for reasons that make no sense whatsoever. And then the show becomes a constant game of cat and mouse between Michael and the government. Why the government is chasing him is never a satisfying answer. And all the big bad villains introduced in later seasons are government agents for reasons that make no sense whatsoever. In conclusion, Prison Break is the smartest dumb show ever made. It's got everything going for it: a great cast, great writing, great plot twists, but it just goes on for way too long. If you've never seen the show, I highly recommend it, but only the first season. Trust me, by the time the second season rolls around, you'll have had enough. Just think of it as a movie that you watch over the course of a year. That's what it's really meant to be. After that, you can move on to smarter, more sophisticated shows about prison. Shows like Wentworth or Orange is the New Black. Those are great. This show is not great, but you'll like it anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share if you enjoyed. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.